Okay. Back to what we were saying before. Someone mentioned during the break in between matches about online components, and they're thinking, oh, if FPS can do online without lag, why can't fighting games? And no, they can't. That's the thing. It's a misconception. FPSs don't actually do lag-free online. What FPSs do is something called interpolation. You're holding left on your joystick. In the lag, the netcode is going to say, okay, he's holding left. We're starting to lag out. I'm going to assume he's going to keep on holding left and keep it going.
Yes.
And you can do that on FPS. So if, like, you're trailing someone with your gun and firing at them while holding left, it's going to keep on holding left in the lag to keep your movement going. You can't do that in the fighting game. The system can't predict saying, oh, I think the player is going to block this, so let me input a block for them. You can't do that.
You saw when Super Turbo HD tried to do that shit. That shit looked hilarious. When it would skip around and go backward and forward and jump time. That shit was the best.
So yeah, FPSs are a completely different beast over fighting games. And really, one of the best online netcodes I've seen is for Virtua Fighter 5. They did something very unique with their netcode. Rather than trying to balance the entire game for online, they balanced offense only, which means offensive moves don't get dropped online. Defensive moves occasionally do. But, you know, when someone drops a defensive move, they don't think, oh, fuck, my input dropped, I should have blocked that.
Yeah.
They think, oh, I missed the block.
Yeah.
But if you try to do an offensive move and you fuck up your combo, they think, ah, goddamn shitty netcode.
Yeah.
So they did it so they put the netcode in a spot where you wouldn't notice that if there's lag.
Oh, okay. Oh, Zucco with Shumagora. It's not working out so far. Inferno!
Oh, wow, that was a waste.
Oh, shit, is that invisible? Oh, no.
Oh, that was interesting.
Shuma's crazy, man.
I think he's fun to use.
He is fun. I was fucking around with him. I want to make a team with him, but I'm just not used to the craziness. Oh, Chaos Dimension. He's storing that shit.
Okay, going back to online netcode discussion. Idlemind brings up an issue with Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive traditionally was a 60 FPS fighting game in Dead or Alive 3 and whatever was around there. I don't play DOA. But for the newest DOAs, they brought it down to 30 FPS in order to reduce lag online.
Yeah.
And they did, because, you know, there's half the frames online, you have to deal with half the amount of lag.
Yeah.
The issue with bringing a game from 60 FPS to 30 FPS is you end up with more issues of clashing. While in a normal fighting game, that's 60 FPS, if a move is 45 frames per second, is I-45, and another move is I-46, we're talking about 3D games here, so 3D games are a bit slower than 2D.
45 frames.
45 and 46, you know which one's going to beat the other one out. But with a 30 FPS game, that'd be a difference between 23 FPS and 23 FPS. Instead of one beating the other out and punching through, you'd have a clash.
Yeah.
And that really does reduce the amount of mind games you have and the sort of issues with frame advantage, disadvantage, and recovery and things like that.
Jackson using a whole lot of words that I don't understand.
You know what frame advantage recovery is.
Yeah, no, but you're talking about like terms on how to reduce lag and shit like that.
Oh, it's like interpolation?
Yeah.
Interpolation is where a system predicts what you're going to do.
Okay. Oh my god, Taskmaster. No, he's alive. Ooh. Oh man, he ran into Lariat. What the fuck, Hager? Oh, Kuma looks done. No, he's not done.
In a 3D fighting game, you'd be surprised how often you would want to use an I-45, simply because you would try to bait out the opponent expecting you to do a quicker move, and they'll whiff some sort of parry, and then you'll get them. Oh, yo, was that the level 3?
Chaos Dimension.
Yeah, that was the level 3.
Good. Not only can you combo it,
it puts them into a stance, and then a heavy attack from the stance automatically goes into Chaos Dimension.
It's not a stance, it's just an activation period. Because it's a throw that you can combo.
Activation period.
But the weird thing is, you can actually tech Chaos Dimension. I don't know if you lose it. I haven't tested it if you can lose it yet, but you can tech the cast dimension. Oh my god, look at that. They both have 0 life bar. Oh, that's game.
Yep, that's game.
Player 1 win.
And Shumagor technical rapes the camera as his win pose.